Hey everyone, it is the start to a very exciting vlog today. I am starting my most anticipated fantasy series of the year. Now listen guys, I cannot begin to explain to you how excited I am about reading this series. I have read The Priory of the Orange Tree and also A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. I enjoyed The Priory of the Orange Tree. A Day of Fallen Night changed me in a way that I did not expect. I loved that book, and when it really dawned on me in that moment that she has almost an entire completed series that I have not read yet. When I was making my reading goals for this year, this series was at the top of my list. And goodness gracious, it has been a ride so far. So we are on page 344. I have about 150 pages left, so I hope that I'm gonna finish it today and most likely immediately start the next one. This is so different than any fantasy series I have ever read. This is so different. Essentially, to give you a little bit of a backstory, because I do think you should know really nothing going into it. This takes place in the future. Clairvoyants are known throughout the world. There's a ton of different levels and abilities. The glossary in the back of this book has been my best friend. I don't think I've ever used a glossary as much as I have in this book. Not in a bad way, in a good way, but still. The thing about being a clairvoyant though is that it is illegal. There is this republic called, I think it's Scion. I don't know if it's Scion, like the car. It's spelled like that. Maybe it is Scion. But anyway, so they have essentially started to take over the UK and other areas, making it illegal. So there's the free world, which is everyone outside the republic, where being a clairvoyant is not illegal and all of that stuff. And then there is London, where is the main hub, I guess, for the Republic of Scion. And it's illegal to be a clairvoyant. And so our main character, Paige, is one of the top people in the underground criminal network, essentially. She gets captured by the enemy and we go from there. I love Paige. And in one of Samantha Shannon's tweet or Instagram posts, she said that this is a retelling of Persephone and a few other Greek myths. And when I learned that information, I didn't know what to do with myself because I love Greek mythology. And she also said something about read the next book to see what horrible things I put Paige through. And she was not joking. She was not kidding. This first book has already been so brutal, it actually makes me terrified for the next ones. This series has the potential to ruin me, I fear. I fear this is it. I fear this is it. So we'll see in this vlog what happens. I'm scared. I'm excited. I am so excited to see what's gonna happen with this. I know it's not about the romance, but of course it's what I'm excited about. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping to finish this today and I will update you guys later. Oh no, 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 no. Oh God. All right, you guys. Last night, we finished the bone season at I think it was 10:30, which is late for me. I'm a grandma. And oh my gosh. This series has the potential to destroy me. It really does. It really and truly has the potential to ruin my life and make me never the same again. I'm really, the 5 stars, obviously. Oh my God. I don't even know where to begin with this. I love Paige. I love Paige. I love Warden. I love the setting of this book. I'm actually, like, even though Paige does not want to be there, like, obviously, but there's just so much found family in this that I'm gonna, I don't know how to say. The setting, specifically where Paige lives in this book, I really, really loved. I can't say anything because spoilers. Love the like magic system in this. It's really, really cool and unique. And I just am so intrigued to see where this goes and what ends up happening with this story. I don't even know what's gonna happen. Like, I just really don't even know what's gonna happen. So yeah, I love Samantha Shannon's writing. I love her character work so much. And, oh, I'm just, my gosh, just know that I'm a hopeless romantic. I am a hopeless romantic. It is slow burn though, like slow burn. If that's not your thing, just be aware of that going into it. The romance is like a subplot, but what we did get, I was like, oh my God, loved it. So we did immediately start the Mime Order, which is book 2. It is about a little over 500 pages. So similar to the first one, but the third one's like only 300, which I'm really interested to see what that's about. But this girl came into the bookshop the other day and said that the first one she like really enjoyed, but the second one was where it like really, really took off for her, and she was just like so obsessed, and she finished all of them in like a month, which is what I'm trying to do. And so I'm nervous, I'm scared, the anticipation is just crazy. Don't think I'm gonna have any time to read before I go into work because I need to edit a separate video. And then hopefully we will like start it tonight. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. I'm scared. I'm so excited. I'm just so in love with this right now. I truly am. You guys, I do not know what she put in this. I don't know what she put in this that has made me so obsessed. That has made me so obsessed. Yesterday, when I showed you guys that I was listening to the audiobook, I think I was literally on like page 100 or something. I read like 400 pages yesterday. I don't know what. I'm obsessed. I am. I fear I'm gone. I fear I'm in the rabbit hole. I'm in it. I can't really say a lot about the plot because it will spoil directly what happens in the first book. But what I will say is that the world building keeps getting better. The surprises keep getting better. I love a slow burn. I love Paige. I have never, honestly, I think that the only other person that I think has been through like as much physical and emotional turmoil is Aylin, honestly. Like, Paige is like, Samantha is so mean to her. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Like, I dreamed about this book. Like, I have dreamed about this scenario, like these books and these characters multiple times. I have. Can you tell it's on the brain? Can you tell it's on the brain? Anyway, so 5 stars, second book, 5 stars. Are all 5? There's 5, there's 2 more coming out. Are all 5 of these books gonna be 5 stars? I really hope so, because I'm pretty sure that would be the only fantasy series that I've ever read where every single book is 5 stars. So here's hoping. We'll see. Sadly, I cannot read the next one right now. I cannot read A Song Rising right now because I have book clubs to lead. I have book clubs to lead. So I have to read a memoir and a different, like a general fiction book. I have to take a break. I am being forced to take a break, and then I will be back on the train. So I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, it has been about a week since I spoke to you last. I was forced against my will to read 2 books in between The Mime Order and Song Rising, the second and the third book. I was forced against my will. I didn't, I liked those books, but all the time I was just like, I miss Paige. I want to be with Paige. I want to be in her brain. I miss her. So I'm very glad to be back and reading this series because I am having so much fun, you guys. I'm having so much fun. So I will admit, I did read this entire book yesterday. I didn't get any clips because I just wasn't feeling good. I just didn't really feel great. Didn't want to really talk to the camera, and I read it all in one sitting. Not even gonna lie to you. I loved this book. Okay, so I don't think this was a 5-star for me, but it was definitely like a 4.5. I can't really pinpoint why it didn't feel like a 5-star for me because the entire time that I was reading it, I was having a good time. I was having such a good time. The plot, the non-spoilery version of this plot is that this is like a heist novel. So we have a heist going on, which I normally don't love. Like, surprisingly, like that's never the part that I'm most excited about in a plot. If there is that element in it, I'm never like, oh my God, yes, heist novel, immediate, yes, you know what I mean? But this one, I was really on board with it. I feel like it's because I know Paige so well at this point, and I know how intense and how urgent this heist was that needed to happen. I'm really interested. I do think that part of the reason why it wasn't a 5-star is because there were points up until the very end of this book when you find out what the plot is going to be for the 4th one. The entire time I was kind of like, okay, we still have like a lot of books left. Like, where is this gonna go? Like, where is this plot gonna go? How is this gonna develop? I couldn't really see the roadmap for it that I feel like sometimes you can kind of tell in series, but we got there, we figured it out, and I am so excited to continue. But yeah, so 4.5, still absolutely obsessed with this series, still absolutely obsessed with Paige and Warden and Nick and all of these characters, and I just can't even say enough about it. This series is truly, truly criminally underrated. Like, I do not understand how everyone has not read this. I don't understand how everyone's not talking about it. I just, like, I just don't understand. I just love it so much. I love Samantha Shannon so much. Her character work, her writing, her world building. I'm obsessed, and everyone needs to read it. So all that to say, we are now on The Mask Falling. I do have suspicions that this is going to be my favorite one so far. I do. I have a lot of suspicions that I'm going to be absolutely in love with this. So I am really excited to start this. Samantha Shannon was doing, actually last night, was doing a Q&A on her Instagram stories, which don't ever watch them. Don't ever watch them. But she tries to make them like not spoilery, but every single time something small gets spoiled for me, because she's answering like personal questions, writing questions about the bone season, about the roots of chaos. Like, she's answering all of these things, so it's hard to tell like which ones are going to be about what. So I did get one small thing spoiled for me in The Mask, or in The Dark Mirror. I'm not that upset about it though, because it doesn't feel major. Like, it does feel major, but I don't understand why it's major yet, if that makes any sense. So my advice, if you're starting this, any of her books, if you're starting any of this on a journey and you follow her on Instagram, just don't watch the Q&As. She highlights all of them all the time. She has them on a highlight on her story. So I would just recommend going back to it, because every single time something happens. So yes, I am very excited about this. Oh, but all that to say, I forgot why I even said that story. She said that this concept for this book is political thriller / romance, because someone asked her if she felt a lot of pressure to write romantasy in this genre, because that is like extremely popular. And she said that there's always pressure to put a ton of romance into fantasy books from publishers these days, but she always knew that the romance was going to take off in this book. So I'm so excited. Oh my god, I love them so much. Oh, I love them so much. I feel like this is also gonna make me cry at some point. I just feel like something's gonna happen, because a lot of times things have happened that I've been like, this is horrible. This is horrible. Just a lot of emotions. All right, I need to go read this book and shut up. Good morning, you guys. We need to talk. We severely need to talk. And little disclaimer before I get started, I am having a little bit of a sicky day. So if I seem a little off or whatever, that's why. So yeah, we need to talk about this freaking book. But before we talk about this, I feel like I need to go back to The Song Rising for just a second. When I'm replaying the clip that I was talking about this book in my mind, I feel like I wasn't really giving it its due. I feel like I was not really giving it its flowers. Okay, page 1, we have an intense plot twist. Okay, the plotting of these books is genuinely like masterful. Like, I am so endlessly impressed by Samantha Shannon. These like just the plotting in every single book is so amazing. When I am walking, like when I'm doing everything else, all I want to do is be reading these books. I'm thinking about these characters. When I'm at work, I wish I was reading, because I can't stop thinking about these characters. When I'm making dinner, when I'm going to sleep, when genuinely I have not been able, my brain has not been able to escape these books. Not once, okay? So, truly amazing. It does feel very different from Priory of the Orange Tree and A Day of Fallen Night. I do think that's important to say. Not in a bad way at all, in an extremely impressive way. The way that like the storyline is so obviously it's a different series, but like her tone when she's telling the story is so different. The plotting structure, the character work, I am so impressed. I am so impressed by Samantha Shannon. I'm in love with her, and I can't think about anything else, okay? Okay, next. The Mask Falling. I am this close to completing it, and let me tell you about what happened, okay? But in this next little bit, I do want to say I am not going to be saying page numbers that anything happened on, because hot take, I do think that sharing a big moment, like saying that a big moment happens on a certain page number, is a spoiler. Y'all need to stop doing that. So I'm not going to be saying anything that is like page count wise how I feel about what happened. I'm only saying my feelings. I'm not saying anything about what happened directly. But there are some people, I believe, out there who might think that reactions to certain things can be considered a spoiler, I guess. So if you if you don't want to know how I feel about this big thing, because it will make you feel a certain type of way about finishing this book, I don't know. I just really want to make sure I'm keeping the integrity of making this spoiler free. So we will move on from talking about it at this point. You can fast forward to this point, okay? So here's the deal. I'm minding my business. I'm having a great time. Like, I knew this was a 5-star read, like, here, okay? I'm having a grand old time. It's like freaking midnight. I'm just minding my business. I'm just reading my book. And then Samantha Shannon decided to rip my heart straight out of my chest, okay? Okay. She pulled a Suzanne Collins, and that doesn't really spoil anything because Suzanne Collins has done a lot of fucked up shit, okay? So that doesn't really spoil anything. Just know that something horribly tragic happened, okay? But I'm in denial. I feel like I have proof of my denial. I feel like I have proof that what has taken place is not real, and this is then going to be the plot of the next book. So I hope that I'm not in denial and this thing actually did happen, because I will lose my freaking mind if this is real. Okay, so I'm sitting there, it's like 12:30, okay, and I'm reading my book and I am so distraught. Like, I genuinely cannot remember the last time I was this distraught over a book. Like, I was really distraught reading Sunrise on the Reaping, but like, you knew what was gonna happen. So like, as distraught as you are, you kind of know what's coming. I did not see this coming. There was a thought where Paige is going to go do something, and I thought to myself, if she does this like how Suzanne did this, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I am going to lose my shit. And then sure enough, she did. And so anyway, so I'm sitting there, I'm like really having a moment, okay? I'm in the guest room because Joe has to work the next morning, so he's asleep. I'm in the guest room by myself with my cats, freaking out. And I'm like, I need to close this. I need to close this for a moment. I need to touch some grass. I need to remind myself that, hey, this isn't real, because unfortunately my body does not know the difference between reading this book and like things like this happening to a loved one, like me. Like, I'm acting like this is happening to me. And so, oh my God. And so I'm like, I need to touch grass for a second. I need to stop. So I'm sitting there in the bed. And then the evil thought comes to my mind of, I really need to listen to that song, I Bet on Losing Dogs, right now. Okay? I have never cried listening to that song. Like, everyone is always like, oh my gosh, this is the saddest song ever. I'm like sobbing. I have never, like, it's a sad song, sure, sad song. But I myself have personally never cried listening to it. It all hit a little bit too close to home. And so I'm sitting there, laying there in the dark, listening to this song, crying over fictional characters. And oh my God. And I didn't, like, I was not, like, I'm close to being done, but I'm not like, hey, let me only read for like 20 more minutes. So I was like, listen, it's getting late. My brain obviously needs to chill the fuck out. Like, let me just go to sleep. But honestly, I probably should have just finished the book, because the way my brain has been spiraling over this ever since I read what happened. My brain like cannot stop thinking about it. My brain cannot stop being distraught and sad and emotional over it. Yeah, I like, what the fuck? Like, Samantha, do you hate Paige? Do you hate me? Like, honestly, that's how I feel. I'm like, why? And then the fact that, here's what I'm terrified is gonna happen. Oh, I can't even go down the hole about what I actually think is terrifying. Like, what I'm terrified of that, like, could actually be real is that this is real. But I feel like I have proof that what transpired is real, but it's not real. Does that make any sense? But here's what I'm scared is gonna happen, is that I only have one more book after this. And then I'm like out with the rest of the world waiting for the next 2 books, because there's supposed to be 2 more books in this series. And Samantha said on her Instagram story that she is working on the Bone season 6 right now. And I'm so scared, because if I had to wait in between this book and The Dark Mirror, I don't know how you girlies did it. I don't know how you guys did it. I'm so scared. Like, because now I'm at that point where it's like a good scared, like all I want to do is finish this book, and I'm also horrified to finish this book because I'm scared about what I'm going to discover. These people aren't real. But they sure feel it. They sure, I am in emotional distress. I'm in denial. And if my denial proves false and I'm not like a super critical reader picking up on things, if I'm wrong, oh my God, what if I'm wrong? No, I can't be wrong. I need to just finish this book I'm scared. Fuck! Oh my god. Guys, walking billboard for Samantha Shannon, aka me. Me, bitch. Read everything this woman has ever written in your entire life if you want to be fascinated and emotionally destroyed. Again and again. I have not read one book by this woman where I have not at some point been horrified. She's so talented. She's so talented. It makes me want to throw up. What am I gonna do with myself after I finish this? Oh god, I'm scared. Okay, stop being dramatic. Just do it. Read the book. You can read. Oh, no. Just freaking no. Paige! No! I'm gonna have to use this damn translator. God, can she just get a break? No. Oh my god. My heart. Oh my god. My heart is beating so fast. What the freak is gonna happen? Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Sorry. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. I knew it, bitch. Oh, I knew it. Oh my freaking goodness. I need a minute. Okay, I gave myself a moment to process everything that just happened. And all I can say is, wow. God. I wanted the story to go this way, and I was also scared of the implications of what it would mean if the story went that way. So, a lot of revelations at the end of this book. A lot of realizations. Terrified. Gonna put this down. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. It's just not. And so now we immediately start the Dark Mirror. This one is, I think this one might be the thickest one. Yeah, it is. Let's see how many pages without spoiling anything for myself. This is always the tricky number. People of interest. Okay, so 509. 509 is what we're working with. I'm scared to read what this is about. Okay, I'm confused. I have more questions than answers now. What? What does any of that mean? Maybe what I thought happened at the end didn't happen at the end. I'm lost. But on the bright side, pretty. Okay, I have a feeling this one is gonna hurt really bad. I have a feeling this one is This one's gonna hurt my feelings really bad. So I'm gonna go start. All right, you guys, it's time that we talked. I actually finished this about a week ago now, and I haven't spoken to you guys yet. This is gonna sound dramatic because once I talk to you guys about this, this video's done and I'm done with this series for right now, and that thought makes me incredibly sad. I loved this book. I loved this installment. 5 stars all around. I am so expectant for the next book and to see where this journey takes us. I loved the character development. I loved the relationship development. Everything, the mystery, the intrigue, all of the things. I loved this book. And luckily, she said I read it in the acknowledgements, she was like, don't worry, like, not gonna make you wait as long as I did for not gonna make you wait as long for the next one as I did the last one. Because there was like 3 or 4 years in between the last book and this one. On that cliffhanger, are you joking? Like, that is insane. That's insane. But she has said on her Instagram, she like posts writing updates a lot. If you liked Priory of the Orange Tree, if you like her writing, if you loved A Bone Season, or you're interested in reading it, I would highly recommend following her on Instagram. She is my favorite author's Instagram because at least in this series, because in Roots of Chaos, that's in a made-up world, but like she writes these books in London and Italy and France and all of those things. And so she will go to the places that she wrote the setting in and like take pictures and be like, this is what this is and this is where that is. And she posts writing updates a lot, which is really exciting. She's really interactive. I would really recommend following her. But guys, I just loved this series so much. I just loved this series so much. I am a changed person. I'm a walking, talking billboard for this woman and for the series. I've gotten like 4 people at work to start reading it, like customers and everything. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I don't even know what to say about it other than I am a changed person. My brain chemistry is different having read this book or all of these books. Oh my God, like I'm in love. Please give this series a chance. Please see if it's for you. I promise it most likely will be. It's fun. It's fun. It's heart-wrenching. It's heartwarming. It's horrific and scary at times and funny. And I just don't know what else I can say about it other than please read it and that it was amazing. So that's it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I feel like I'm really teetering on a book slump because I loved this so much, so I'm really trying hard to avoid that. So hopefully I can, but thank you guys so much if you made it all the way to the end of this video. I had such a fun time with this series and reading this book, and I don't even know what else to say other than that I'm different. I'm different, and I want you to read this so that you'll be different too. Here's hoping the next one comes out soon. Here's hoping.